Hello, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing well by the grace of God, alhamdulillah. And I'm very fine. I thank God, alhamdulillah. Morning shifts, they make me feel sick. Morning shifts, they make me feel sick. Like today, I didn't want to wake up. I was like, asa, like something else. But since we came here to hustle, lazima uamke uende ukatafute pesa. You just have to wake up. You don't have another option. So as usual, I come early to work, I sign in, and then I come back to my canteen. I usually tell my colleagues I'm going to my canteen and have breakfast. Today I'm just having rice with potatoes and some margarine. Unaweka kijiko ya blue band huko to make it taste mashallah. So don't ask again about the weight. Yeah, you've heard what I'm eating, huh? Since I didn't find avocado yesterday, and also it's a bit tricky to eat avocado in the morning, especially the preparation and coming to work and everything, so I prefer to put blue band core food. So today just continue. It's just like a continuation of our last video, whereby I gave you my story fighting depression and how difficult it can be when someone is fighting this demonic thing. Because depression basically is it's a mood disorder. You wake up so okay, the next minute you're someone else. You wake up feeling so bad, the next minute you are crying. You just be talking with someone like 2 minutes ago, the third minute you're completely like a dead person. So there's things that you should not tell someone when you know that they're suffering from depression, and they make them more, they feel sickening. Someone becomes like more sick. Bismillah. You feel more sick when someone tells you these words. I remember mood disorder is real. Like, we would be talking with my better half like now. Hello, hi, I'm doing fine. So let's meet this place, or I'm coming to your place like this. And then when I reach there, when I just open the door, or when I see him, I would burst and start crying. I'm like, they'll be like, what happened? We just spoke 5 minutes ago. What is this? It's alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I overcame it. So direct to the point is those words that you should not tell someone, especially if you know that they're suffering from depression. Like, stop thinking about it. Like, stop overthinking. And I'm like, who wakes up and decides like they want to spend the whole day thinking and feeling bad? Like, oh, you should stop overthinking, you know? These are not wise words. If you don't have good words to tell someone, you just better leave them. Another thing, someone will tell you, it's like, guy, yeah, this way, yeah, thing, I know how you're feeling. Akipole. No, it's not good. This way thing this is not sadness. Someone is not sad. They just have a mood disorder. So these are not wise. And you don't know how they feel. If you've never been depressed even a moment, you can't tell someone how they feel. After you know how you feel, Lucky. Stop overthinking. The other one is like, they will tell you, unajua, thank God, it could be worse. It could be worse than this. Like, what are you trying to tell someone? What are you trying to tell me? So it could be worse. After that, are you trying to help me, or you're trying to show me like the way even I'm not, like, you know, like, it could be worse, you know? It's not good. See, Bob. It could be worse, you know. You're just doing better. It could be worse, huh? By this time, you could have been dead. This is like what you're trying to implicate, you know. Like, najua fulani fulani alijinyonga ama alijidunga na kisu, so hii yako ni kidogo tu, inaweza kuwa mbaya kushinda hii. And this is how, like, I usually tell people, kila mtu na shida yake, hiyo ndio shida yake. Then, like, what do I try to mean? What am I trying to mean? The weight of your problems, whether big or small, it's your problem and it's big to you. People should stop comparing mashida. Like, oh, and another word that, like, some people tell, count your blessings, you know. Like, for me, I remember this person who was telling me, you know, Mariam, you have a good job, alhamdulillah, you have a loving family, yeah, you're driving, yes, you have a son, count your blessings and stop seeing that other side. I'm like, Yazol, who told you that when someone is having a depression, they don't count on those blessings? They do, but this is not the right way to tell someone. They know, you know, they know. And the amount, and mind you, like, all this time that I was depressed, all this much, I was still working and everything seemed to be very okay. It's just a minor thing that was not happening, and one of those things happened. Everything else was okay. So stop trying to simplify my issues and trying to show me the other part of, and trying to compare me or my problem with other people's problem, and trying to tell me like mine is basita or it's small. This is my issue. Whether how you see it, to me it's big, and it's giving me and it's making me become what I am now, a depressed person. So it's trying to show me like it's so small. It's not fair. It's not fair. You shouldn't tell someone that. If you don't have anything to tell people, just leave them to carry their own burden until the last minute. Another thing is like someone will try to tell you, please get over it, you know. Get over what? But you need to get over this, you know, and you need to move on with life. Life is still moving on. Yes, I'm depressed. Yeah. These are still counting. If you can't be able to deal with someone who has depression, you better leave them. Instead of trying to tell them those words that doesn't make sense, like that person wants to be there. It's a disease in ugonjwa. It's no one wants to wake up and just spend the whole day upset, spend the whole day crying for no reason, because sometimes you feel like there's no reason for crying, but you find yourself you're crying. And I don't know why people make, like, you want to make me feel like it's not all worth it. All hiyo shida yako ni kidogo sana. People have bigger problems. That's their problems. Unajua how big they are, hiyo ndio shida yao, and that's where they are at that moment, and this is where I am at this specific moment. So stop trying to rubbish all these words. Get over it. Stop overthinking. I know blah blah blah. I know how you feel. It's like juicy. When my grandmother died, there is someone who told me, you know, sijui hata unalia nini. She was old, and it's like, and I'm like, who told you because she was old tulikuwa tumechokeshwa na yeye, or she deserved to go, or she deserved to die? At her age, you still hatukuwa tumechokeshwa na yeye. She was a flower in our family garden. So, and it's you know, it's my blood, you know, just telling me to not make it a big issue, or just to accept that because she was 95, she was supposed to die. It's like telling someone, it's like you know, you just compare this. There are things that you cannot compare. It's also like telling someone who have had a miscarriage at hata usijali hata hakuwa mkubwa sana, or someone who have lost a kid. So there's no, you know, things are funny. It's like, so like that person told me like I wasn't supposed to be crying just because my grandmother died. Was like trying to compare. There is a pain that is supposed, anajaribu kunipimia uchungu wenye nafaa kukuwa nasikia. Like was trying to measure the amount of pain that I'm supposed to be feeling just because it's my grandmother and she was 95 and she's gone. Watu waache mchezo wake. So there's things that you cannot get over it. I still mourn my grandmother until now. There's a time like I would start thinking about her and would be so broken, and I'm like, this is also another it's like a mourning is a journey, and there is nowhere it's written that you're supposed to mourn a specific person for a specific time. It depends all about the attachment that you had with that specific person. I still mourn my grandfather 4 years later. 4 years later, I still feel that, you know, that deep pain. It's my grandfather. No one should tell you how long you're supposed to mourn, how long you're supposed to be depressed. No one should put timing to anyone. No one should try to consider your problems little. It's little in their eyes, but in your mind and in your heart, it's big. So my main point today was, if you don't have, in all those situations, depression or loss of someone or whatever, if you don't have other words to tell someone, please, I beg you, don't use those words. I just make them simple. Don't tell someone get over it. It can never be told. It's not wise. Don't tell someone stop overthinking. Like, it's like you're reacting. Don't tell someone not to mourn. Doesn't make sense. They should go through that because it's your journey. Okay? You should not remind someone to count their blessings. They know they're blessed. Alhamdulillah, they know. Please, just be careful. Know how to deal with people, such kind of people. If you're there, from my last video, I can see people sending me messages like they feel like they're on that page of depression now. If you want to talk to me, just comment there. I'll leave my number. We can talk. We can see how you can get help. It's a journey that people need to walk with people with care, because haikuangi mchezo. Depression is real. Depression si mchezo. Just talk with me. If you're in Doha, if you need how to go about to get help in the hospital, I can still show you, or I can still tell you how to go about it. So inshallah, if God allows, inshallah, we'll talk much some other day, and I have duty to catch up as usual. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't skip those adverts, please. Skip, and we'll see each other some other day, inshallah. Much love and God bless you so much. Ma salama. I love you.